Hey guys, and welcome to Vlogcember day 10, I believe. We are nearing the end of Vlogcember, and it is about that time for me to sit down and wrap all of the Christmas gifts. Today is December 20th, and when I was planning out my videos for all of this, I wrote down that I was going to wrap gifts on like the 22nd, which is a weekend, and I clearly can't do that because the boys don't nap anymore and they're home on the weekends and they would see me wrapping everything. So I had to move some things around. I think this weekend I'm going to film a den clean out and me building like their old Hanukkah toys. Not old, but like the Hanukkah toys that they got 2 weeks ago now at this point. I want to get those built and set up downstairs. But I had to shift some things around. Today I have a free day, so I am going to go ahead and sit and wrap whatever I can of the boys' Christmas gifts. There are some things that actually need to be built that I will probably attempt to do today, or I have nothing going on tomorrow. I will build those and then that'll be included in my next video. I'm getting like a little confused. I don't know what I did this year with my Vlogcember content, but things are a little bit confusing all over the place. I'm trying not to skip a day, so I think I'm going to have to film, edit, and upload late on Friday. Today's video is going up tomorrow, which is Thursday, so we'll see how everything plays out. I really don't have too much to wrap. This is everything here. I do have a large TV to wrap that my mom got the boys for the den downstairs. It's a 55-inch. That's really big and I need to wrap that, but it's so heavy. I might try and wrap it downstairs, or honestly not even wrap it and then just have Harris bring it up here for Christmas morning. The boys aren't really even gonna know what it is. I'm gonna have to tell them that it's a TV. That's the largest thing that they got this year. The gift that my sister got the boys, I have to build. That's like a Lego table, you guys will see. And then my grandma on my dad's side got them an easel that is half whiteboard, half chalkboard. That I want to build and have set up, because things like that, when they open the boxes and it's just in like a brown box, they don't really understand what it is and it's not really fun and exciting. So certain things I do like to build and have set up for them to come down on Christmas morning to. But I have to go ahead and wrap all that stuff. I will film on Christmas like what the boys got. I'm not going to run through everything now because I do want to save that for my Christmas vlog. I usually do that. But I do want to go ahead and share with you guys what I got the boys in for stocking stuffers. I am so out of breath, guys. I am so sorry if I am huffing and puffing. I just carried a pull of those boxes, even though it's 3 boxes over there and they're not even that heavy, but you know. Pregnancy, you're out of breath to begin with, your organs are shifting around. Harris like didn't know that everything like moves. Like I was telling him that I was out of breath the other day and he was like, oh, your belly isn't even that big yet. And I'm like, I know, but she's still growing and pushing on my diaphragm, and because of that I can't take a deep enough breath, so I have to take a lot of short breaths, which makes me out of breath. But before I jump into wrapping, I'll also share with you guys the wrappings that I picked up. I don't think I did that yet. I can't remember, but I'll share with you the wrappings that I got. Again, if I already did, but I want to go ahead and share with you guys what I got the boys in for stocking stuffers. So I do like the practical stocking stuffers. My family, I grew up getting toothbrushes, chapstick, a gift card or two, candy, simple, easy things like that, and I'm carrying on that tradition with the boys. This year, I always get them a new toothbrush. That was something I grew up on. Always got a new toothbrush for Christmas, so I am keeping that theme with the boys. I've done it every single year with them, and it's good because we usually go to the dentist in January and June or July. We go every 6 months. So at this point, they've had the same toothbrush for 6 months, and I do like to switch their toothbrushes out every 6 months, and then the new one that they get in the beginning of the year when we go, I save that for traveling to go to my mom's house, because I like to bring a fresh toothbrush every time I traveled, because I feel like they get tossed around in a suitcase or in a Ziploc bag, and it's just easiest to bring a fresh toothbrush every time I go to my mom's house or travel. So I always have our toothbrush situation on lock. This year for Christmas, I found these ones on Amazon. I think the boys are going to love them. I got it in a 2-pack and it perfectly came as the boys' twins colors, blue and green. And these ones are cool because you press this button down here, and I don't know if you guys can see, it flashes light and it blinks for 1 minute. So you're supposed to click it twice in a round of toothbrushing, 2 minutes. That's what they recommend for toothbrushing. And it's a good way to visualize it for the boys. Sometimes they try and have me rush through brushing their teeth, and I tell them like, no, mommy needs to keep brushing longer. And I do have those, I actually think they're down here. I have these, I have a bunch of these laying around my house, these little timers, but the boys want up picking them up and shaking them when I'm trying to brush their teeth, and then it's not an accurate representation of 2 minutes. So this will light up for a minute. I could do like with them for a minute, and then cheese. Those are our sounds, and cheese, when I go ahead and brush their teeth. So I'll be able to split it up, and then it'll be interactive for them. They can click the button, they can watch it flash and everything like that. I think that this is a really great toddler toothbrush gift idea. It says 3 years plus. There's a suction on the bottom, which I always love to keep it upright on our bathroom counter. So this is the first thing for their stocking stuffers. I also picked them up some Pez. I think I shared these in a vlog already. Found these at Target and thought they were so cute. A little donut and a little pizza Pez. I also picked these up. I shared these in a vlog. Crayola crayon band-aids. Those are always great to get in a stocking stuffer. I picked up some new utensils because we have one Rogue fork that has a gray handle to it. It came in a set of 3, and I got it from Target, and I don't know what happened. I think when my mom was here babysitting the boys back in April, she accidentally threw them out because I remember having them before that. But so I found this pack on Amazon, the 6. I did already take out a blue one because Ben was throwing an absolute fit the other day, and I was trying to avoid that. So we are missing one, but I think they like the metal fork. I like the metal fork. I feel like it stabs food really good. With the plastic ones, I feel like food never stays on, but they like the colored bottom. So it comes with blue, green, and like a reddish pink. So they'll get some of these in their stockings. And then they also needed new bath toys. Their bath toys are so old at this point, well over a year. They're definitely in need of new ones. So I just re-upped on bath toys that we already have. These are stacking cups. The boys love these to be able to fill them up with water. And then back there, the foam letters that can stick to the wall. The boys are obsessed with those. Half of them are chewed from when they were little. That's how old they are. They're definitely musty and dusty and gross. So I did get another pack of those stickable letters for the bathtub that I will divvy up and wrap up and put into their stockings. I actually don't wrap things to go into their stockings. I just toss them in there. I've seen some people wrap things to go into the stockings, but then I feel like it defeats the purpose of a stocking. You get your stocking and you want to dump it out on the floor and see what's in there. So that's everything that's going into the boys' stockings this year. Let me head over there and I'll show you guys the wrappings that I picked up, and then I want to jump into this. These are those bath letters that they love. So I'll divvy these up and put in their stockings. But for wrappings this year, I got all of these from Target. This one is white with gold like squiggles. This one has a lot on it, which I like. Sometimes I buy rolls from Target and I feel like, look, like this one has like nothing on it. And so this one is black with polka dots. And then this one says Love Santa. My theme this year, if you guys remember from my decorating video, was like black, gold, white with pops of red. I actually never wound up putting candy canes on the tree because I'm lazy, and because the boys, every time I did, wanted to eat them right away, so we just have them sitting up there. But my theme this year was like black, white, gold, and red, so that's why I picked these up. I try and switch themes every year and get different wrapping papers and different color schemes, so this is what I'm going with this year. I have a bunch of stuff to wrap. I have a few things for Harris, a few things for myself from my mom and my sister. My brother just recently sent his stuff to my house, so I'm still waiting on that. I will have to wait to wrap that stuff. A gift for me, for Harris, and for the boys. And then my mom also sent 2 boxes up here, one from her of like stocking stuffers for me, which I don't know why I never bought Harris and I stockings. I never thought of it. Just Jack and Ben have stockings. So I think next year I'm going to wind up picking up stockings for Harris, myself, and then baby girl. I figured if I can't get white ones, I would get like a brownish, my tree skirt is all messed up, a brownish like fur stocking. That's what those are. They're just like white, like fur. And then I could do like mine, Jack's, baby girls, Ben's, Harris, and have it like alternating. I definitely need to pick up stockings for Harris and I, but my mom said she sent up a box with a bunch of stocking stuffers in it for Harris and I. I will probably just wrap the entire box and then open it on Christmas Day. And then my stepmom also sent some stuff up. I'll probably just wrap the whole box that it comes in, and then we'll just open all of that on Christmas Day. I think it is stuff for the boys and possibly myself. We'll have to see. But all of this right here is what I have to wrap right now. A lot of small things. So I'm going to go and do that. The TV, I don't really know what I'm doing with yet. And then as far as building, we will have to see how the day progresses, if I think I'm going to have enough time to do that. It is probably almost 11 o'clock now. My lunchtime is approaching. So after I do this, I will probably eat something. Okay, this is everything that I needed to wrap. I'm going to stick it back in this box and bring it back downstairs. I need to eat my lunch now, and then after that, I might have over an hour until I have to go and leave for the boys. I may try and build 1 or 2 things. I have like a set of chairs I need to build and like that Lego table. I don't think that should be too difficult. I might open it up and see what it entails, but this is all of this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and bring it back downstairs and, like I said, eat something. Good morning, guys. It is now the next day. I mentioned yesterday how I had a few packages still lingering in the mail, and I believe everything my brother sent is what got delivered last night. I got 2 Amazon packages delivered last night, so I figured I would continue the vlog into today and get that stuff wrapped, and then just try and edit and upload this video later on today. I do feel kind of frazzled going into today because I now have an unexpected dentist appointment later on today because a piece of my tooth chipped off this morning. I literally put a piece of gum into my mouth when I went to go take the boys to school, and a piece of my tooth chipped off. So I 1000% think that this is pregnancy related because my teeth have been pretty good the last few years. Maybe, oh, I just felt baby move. Maybe a few cavities here or there, but I think baby girl is really giving me a run for my money this pregnancy. I have heard that like your teeth do go downhill with pregnancy. When I was pregnant with the boys, I was like, oh, my teeth really didn't get that bad. Nothing crazy happened. I see these stories on TikTok of people losing their teeth when they're pregnant. And then today, a chip of my tooth, a piece of my tooth cracked off and fell out. So I was able to get an appointment at 5:30 this afternoon. So I now have that to go to later on. So we will see how much I can get done with juggling everything that I have to do today. Harris is also home from work today because he got his flu shot yesterday and he does not feel good. So he took off of work. I'm praying he's not actually sick and that I don't get sick because I don't need that right now. But he is home from work today. So that is why I'm downstairs. I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. He is sleeping. I don't want to wake him up. But I do want to jump into wrapping these last few things, and then I do want to try and build the table that my sister sent and then the chairs that I got for the table that she sent. I want to try and get that stuff built at the very least. amongst wrapping and eating lunch and just doing my daily routine right now. So I am going to go ahead and open these packages. I actually think one might be from my mom. I need to see. I'm going to open them up and see what's inside, and then I am going to get wrapping. Okay, so one of the gifts was something for my birthday for my brother, and then the other two things are for Christmas. This I sent him to get the boys because they're obsessed with Legos right now, and I sent my brother a few things that I had in mind for myself. However, he got me something that was not on that list, and I was so confused when I opened this up. I had no idea what this was. Yes, I'm opening my Christmas present right now, and yes, I am going to rewrap it for myself for Christmas. But what my brother got me is this notebook, and if you guys remember, when I was pregnant with the boys after I gave birth and was breastfeeding, I manually wrote out like what side I fed on, and like I would manually write like what diaper they had and like the time and everything. I manually did all that, and I still have that notebook upstairs, and I was just planning on using the same thing for baby girl. But my brother found this, and it is basically that in a notebook, and then you also can write like check-ins and affirmations, and it's just I'm not gonna look through the whole thing because I do want there to be some element of surprise on Christmas morning. I want to sit there and open it and read the whole thing and see exactly what I can put in there. But I am going to try and find this to link for you guys if you guys are pregnant, because this is such an amazing gift idea, or even something to get like postpartum for a friend of yours if they just had a baby. I'm like really pleasantly surprised with this gift from my brother, so I'm going to wrap this for myself as well to open up on Christmas morning, like I said, and it does come with a pen. So the one thing that sucks is we have this fort built down here right now, so I can't sit on the carpet and wrap. I'm going to have to sit on the hardwood floor to both wrap and build the table. So I want to try and get this done quickly before my back starts to hurt. So I'm quickly going to wrap these two things and then pull out the table and the chairs that I want to build. Okay, this is the Lego table done. It's a little scratched up from me like spinning it on my floor. I'm going to try and take a magic eraser to it and clean that off. But my sister got this off of Amazon. I believe it was like $100. It comes with like the Lego side so that they can build, and then you can put all your Lego pieces inside, and then you can remove it, flip it completely over to have it just be like a plain table with no Lego topping. But the boys are obsessed with Legos, like I said, so this will be great for them. And then the chairs that I built are from Skip Hop. They did not come with the table, but I just googled like white and gray kids chairs and found these to match the table. So I think it's like after 11 now. I'm so hungry. I'm going to clean all this up and make myself some lunch, and then I think the last thing that I need to do for Christmas is that easel, but I will probably leave that for tomorrow, honestly, or even over the weekend.